I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. Holms is making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Joe Frazier's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome that intentions. Holmes, his opponents in the blue corner. Please welcome Smoking Joe Frazierr.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch ball.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to dismiss that body shot. Missed that uppercut. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. See him timing that double jab to the head. Holmes' swelling will not be what his corner wants to see. Oh, good exchange there. Halfway through round number one. Good combination. That's a good block by Frazierr. Joe Frazierr in action here. Of course, most notable action of his career came on March 8th of 1971. The fight of the century, and he won the fight of the century.
Yes, he did, and of course, with winning that fight, he also earmarked his place in history.
Oh, good-looking two-punch combination by Bad Intentions. Accurate counter-punch by Frazierr. Whatever game plan and strategy they may have come in with, Teddy, they may have just thrown it out the window. They're trading blows nonstop in the round one.
Everything's been thrown out the window. Everything in the room is going out the window, and we love it.
10 seconds to go in this round. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Good-looking counterpunch.
Keep it going.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. for him himself, and it's a left hand.
The right-handed Joe Frézer, Ted.
No, that's not something that is really his forte. I mean, he'll surprise you with it every once in a while, but believe me, he lives and dies with that left hook.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Nice, precise work, doubling it up by Joe Frézer. Wow, is he defensively sound. Devastating blow by Frézer. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Blocks it away. Able to get him up against the ropes. Able to get rid of that one. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. A nice block by Bad Intentions. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Holmes is stunned and he is hurt. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Holmes is doing what happens to many who have been hurt. Now, he was stunned in this fight earlier, and you can see him almost wishing he could put a protective shell around himself. He's just all about the defense right now.
Yeah, well, right now it's got to be all about him trying to be Tom Cruise. He's got to be an actor. He's got to look for an Academy Award and stop doing that. If we can see that, his opponent can see that. He has to counter his opponent, not let him know that this is what he's feeling.
Teddy, the influences in the corner of Joe Frézer, Yank Durham and Eddie Futch, what effect have they had on him?
The effect that both...
Oh! Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out. Work it out. See some punches here.
Holmes has got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Halfway through this round here. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting... Wow! Holmes is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Accurate counter punch by Bad Intentions. Holmes' jab is really becoming an effective tool here, especially with the distance that he's keeping away from his opponent.
He's doing a great job of using that stick, making sure that that jab's in his face, but then stepping out and setting traps, getting his opponent to reach in a little bit, and then filling the hole.
out there, he avoided that punch. 10 seconds to go in this third round. So they come to the end of the round in what has been an all-out action fight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a debate right here, and each guy is fighting to get the last word in.
Good block there by Frézer. Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. Holmes has been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jabs to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
Holmes has got the right idea right here. He cannot be swarmed and smothered like it's a wet blanket with his opponent draped on him. He needs to create that space. He has to push off. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by bad intentions. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Frézer. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Joe Frézer's able to avoid that punch. Oh, Holmes is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good looking counterpunch. A little defense turns to offense by bad intentions. Holmes' nose is now starting to bleed as we come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
By bad intentions. Joe Frézer, just 20 years old when he went to Tokyo and took that Olympic gold medal in the heavyweight division. And if you ever want momentum coming into the pro ranks, win yourself a heavyweight Olympic gold.
Yeah, it gives you momentum in a lot of areas. People talking about you, people talking about giving you more money than they would have normally when you're turning pro, and the confidence, great confidence.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Frézer. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Holmes is doing well sticking to a game plan on the outside. Solid counterpunch by Frézyer. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Well-placed counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Boy, he's really working well on the outside, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a great job of disciplining himself. You know, we talk about power, we talk about speed, we talk about all those virtues, but just controlling himself and making sure he controls the distance, a distance that's got him winning the fight.
Throws a counterpunch there. Oh, what an exchange! And a sharp counterpunch by Frézyer. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
And a well-placed counter by Frézyer. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
A nice block by Bad Intentions. Well-targeted counterpunch by Frézyer. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice-looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Fires right back at him. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
There he is, landing a combo. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Frézyer.
This is not going the way Joe Frézyer wants it to go. He cannot close that gap, and if Frézyer can't get in close, he's not going to have his way.
No, you know, it's one thing having power. It's one thing having a left hook with power like Frézyer has, but it's another thing having a vehicle to get it to the target. Frézyer needs that vehicle. Needs to bring those feet in closer.
Good block by Joe Frézyer. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Holmes is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Holmes is making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy, selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old-timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
By Frézer. Joe Frézer's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top.
In and out, in and out.
Each man able to land an uppercut. Now at a point in this fight where his defense is going to become crucial. He has to protect that eye. The swollen eye is getting worse.
Yeah, he does. He has to be cognizant of everything. He needs anything out there that he can use for an advantage right now. He's got to position himself where his opponent can't get into the place where he can throw punches towards that bad eye, towards that blind spot where he has no vision. He's got to keep the fight where that good eye is always able to pick up those punches. He's got to position himself in a perfect way now.
More than one, and it's just what he wants. Joe Frézer's proving to be elusive. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Holmes has got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches could come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
Not able to land the headshot. Holmes is making for a very frustrating round now for his opponent because he's moving so much. He's really utilizing that ring and showing that he's got the better footwork.
Yeah, he's doing what the old timers would say, Joe. He's giving angles, keeping his opponent off balance. His opponent is strong, but he needs to be set to punch. He's making sure he doesn't allow him to get set, doesn't give him that kind of landscape.
Holmes is doing really well on the outside. Blocks the headshot. Good block by Frézer. Joe Frézer's getting caught with headshots. But Teddy, to me this is pretty simple. Move your head.
Otherwise, the other guy will. And he's been moving his head for him all night.
60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And a well-placed counter by Fréйzer. Joe Frézer's able to avoid that punch. Holmes is in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. And Joe, oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. The fight is over. Holmes is going to have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached. His opponent out. He's the victor. Holmes is your winner by knockout.
I feel like I just read a book. You know, I know a little bit more about this guy now.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.